That's because she has people in here
I want her to
listening
keep
to us.
reacting. That's the reaction is good for us. She
Okay.
needs to keep reacting. So don't see it as a bad thing. I keep saying the things I'm saying here because I want them to take it back to their camp.
Okay.
They should take it back
I hear you.
so that they keep reacting and giving us more information. Because if I didn't do that the other day, she wouldn't have come out with a 5-page stuff and now tell us about day. So let's keep telling them this is what we have. They can't cover it. They can't cover anything here.
Okay, I'm going to drop now because I'm mobile right now. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
I don't know if anybody thinks we shouldn't tell them, but for me, I think they should know.
No, there's nothing we need to hide. Everything is outside. People can see.
Yeah.
So
everybody see. Let everybody see themselves.
There's nothing to hide.
So now, Baba Mohbad said that when Mohbad is sleeping, Wunmi uses his phone to send money. So that means Mohbad has an account.
Why wouldn't he have an account? Even people that have 5,000 naira in their accounts have accounts. Don't talk of somebody that has millions.
Accounts. Kids have account. You're telling me that a businessman, international businessman, does not have an account? So, see, anything coming out from Wunmi and Naira Marley's mouth is a lie.
They were joint held together. Those guys are together. They are together. There's nobody that will tell me they are not together. And she knew what she did. She was used. This girl never loved Mohbad. She was planted there for a reason.
Yeah, you're
and
right.
you know she has been on the street, so it's not new. Like you said, this is not their first job.
Not their first
It's
time.
possible. They use them for all sort of dirty game.
Yes.
But now this one she's doing is not going to go well with her, because they will do it because they know that they have some backings.
Yeah.
So, and now they have killed a prophet, and that is why they cannot get out of this mess, because they didn't kill ordinary person. They won't get out of this mess, and that is the problem now. So he never loved Mohbad. He knows he's not giving birth to Mohbad's son. She knows all what she's doing. They were just stage hunting her there, pretending to be who she's not. Look at her post 2 years ago. She said she doesn't, all she wants now is money. She's not ready for marriage. She's looking for money. This lady is looking for money.
Also very greedy woman.
And Mohbad posted and said, me that I'm even thinking to propose to you. I don't know if anybody saw that post. You don't understand. You see, at 22, they said she's 24. Then she was 22.
She's always
a young girl, 22, has already made up her mind that she doesn't want to marry. All she wants is money. You should know the level they've gone when it comes to being a prostitute. They've gone far. At 22, you've made up your mind, to hell with marriage. All I want is money. Because they've concluded in their mind that all they want in their life is to get money and do all sorts of guns and cheat around. Yeah. So she's not designed for marriage. She wants to marry to claim Mohbad's property. That was why they started the introduction. Not because of anything. She was going to do it process by process and get to the level of doing legal, and she's going to still find him and get all the property. That is her plan. She's not ready for any marriage. And that is why she doesn't care. Because if she cares, and she thought that, okay, I've lost a husband, I might still need to remarry. If she cares about herself, she will not allow all this dragging to happen to her. She will have do the needful by doing the DNA or by saying what she knows. You cannot say what you know. What you want to say is out there. Somebody is rejoicing. Who gave the information? Who gave the information? And you kept quiet. Even if your neighbor has been crying, you shouldn't keep quiet the way this lady kept quiet. It's disgraceful. If people will say women supporting women, I'm not supporting her because she's disgracing us women.
She's not only keep quiet, she also lied to us. She lied to us.
To tell you that they are manipulative. Mohbad died. They don't even have money to bury Mohbad. They had to tell us that Davido sent 2 million naira. And that 2 million, anytime I remember it gives me, I don't know, I just get mind in my sleep that, how can you say you want to bury Mohbad and you are pretending as if he never had money? So you were going to bury Mohbad, and Baba Mohbad was just going to stay in his house thinking he doesn't have anything, and you were going to steal everything that guy has. Because you have portrayed to him that somebody has to give you money to bury. So of course there's nothing to talk about. They never want to talk about anything after the burial. They were never going to talk about any properties.
To bury him at night.
They wanted to bury him and let everything just go like that. And the man will assume his son never had anything. He will never knew Mohbad's words. He will never knew he has nothing. He will assume he never had anything. And look at it. How can Naira Marley tells me he's paying into Wumi's account? He needs to be dealt with.
Explain. He needs to explain.
Okay, even if Mohbad tell you to pay to Wumi's account, as a boss, I will personally I will know your head is something is wrong with your head. I will personally take you to the bank and open a bank account for you. How will I pay into Wumi's account? Things like this happen. How will you prove yourself?
Those people are liars. Like they lied about go and watch that Naira Marley's video. Go and watch his eye movement. Watch the way he's touching his hair. Watch what he's saying, that he was even taking care of Mohbad. He wanted to take care of him. That's a lie. Because what you're telling us is different from what you were doing, bullying him at that time. So you cannot tell us at this time that you were reaching out to him. You wanted to pay for rehab. That's all nonsense story. So Naira Marley is deeply, him and Wumi, they are 5 and 6. Wumi and Naira Marley are 5 and 6.
And they now said no CCTV. Imagine somebody, the guy that came out and said most houses in Lekki does not have CCTV. They said it's Davido's driver. We should pay attention. For him to have come out and say that nonsense, something is wrong in that aspect. Is he trying to defend something? And so I know, yeah. He came out and said most 95% of CCTV in Lekki that we see is not working. I say even the one in Ablegba before I left the country is working. Is he stupid or what? How can you tell me 95% of CCTV in Lekki is not working? The ones on the mainland are working. What are you saying? And that guy is Davido's driver. Take note, something is wrong in that Davido's line. We shouldn't forget. And that is why all of them will be exposed. They have questions to answer. And this is how we are going to look at it. So, if you have a friend that is doing well, and probably somebody called you to say, oh, can you transfer 50,000 to this friend? You will first of all be worried that, no, this person has more than that. Why are they asking me? You want to know what happened. And that is what I expect the video to think of, not to send that money. Because he knows Mohbad words. So he shouldn't tell me Mohbad does not have money. That is why he sent that stupid 2 billion.
Nobody
Something is wrong.
Nobody knows why the video sent the money. But me, I can guarantee that on that 11th or 12th, whatever, they would have called Davido before Baba Mohbad got there.
They did.
Yeah, so Davido would have even known that Mohbad is dead before Baba got there.
He knows, because when Baba got there, Baba just spoke to him to thank him for the money he sent.
So he just called back.
And that is my concern. If they have called Davido to say, we want to bury Mohbad, Davido will have said, if they have called him for any assistance at that point. Because any money you want to give to people like that should be a money you are giving to the family, not money to go and bury him. Did they call you, they don't have money to bury him?
That's what I'm saying. Let's leave Davido now. Let's leave Davido.
We have to drag him, Soma.
I know, but we cannot be dragging.
We have to drag whoever we need to drag. We will not just refrain ourselves to only Wumi. I was here sometimes around 2 months ago. I was talking to one guy, Tim Lagat. He always go on live also, Tim Lagat. And in the conversation, we got to a deadlock because he just wouldn't want me to drag the video. No. You get what I mean? So now, thank God, on Prime Boy, that guy came up, that one that is Davido's driver, to come and make a mess of himself, to say 99% of the CCTV in Lekki is not working. See, Kemi Olu lawyer said it when she was making this analysis of Mohbad's death, and she said this is the final video she's going to make on Mohbad's death. Either we take it or we leave it. And that there was a fight in the house, and that Mohbad was stabbed in the house. And that Davido should go and tell the police what he knows about the death of Mohbad. I am not afraid of anybody.
Exactly.
See, Davido, Elegushi, they are friends. Come on, go check Facebook. See, Soma, more research for you to do. Go check their timelines. Davido and Elegushi, they are friends.
Okay.
Elegushi is a criminal. He is hiding under Liam to inherit Mohbad. He killed Mohbad through Wunmi, and he wants to inherit the property of Mohbad with Liam. That guy is a criminal in the palace.
That's owned, or have I got this wrong?
I'll wait for now.
Sorry.
And you know one thing, these our culture things make us to respect people. And there are some people who put in high esteem that doesn't need to be respected, really. Do you know that this Mohbad, one of the things I learned in this Mohbad case, I don't rep any celebrity because they are all booty. Yeah, I don't rep any of them. See, from now till eternity, I'm never going to rep any celebrity because that is the truth. Do you know that most people are not dragging Obailegushi because they are looking at his status? He needs to be dragged. He needs to be dragged down Wunmi. He needed to be dragged down Wunmi because that petition did not even carry Wunmi name. It carried Elegushi's name. And the police, it got to the police. They could not resolve what the problem was. They just threw it into the bin because they were powerful people. So why are we disturbing ourselves? We need to go back to that position. And we knew Sam Larry and Elegushi are together. And Sam Larry said, what he basing he was trying to say it is only in heaven, the dead and the whatever sees. So they knew what that means. There was something that was accomplished. And he said, oil station settled. That is we need by now. Forget about me. We need to start dragging Elegushi, Lagos State government, and our president. We is not see. My fear is if we don't get justice for Mohbad, we should just know that all of us are in danger, whether we like it or not. It's not all about Mohbad. It's all about we now. We are fighting for ourselves. Anybody that doesn't know, we are fighting for ourselves because the worst is about to happen after Mohbad if we are not going to get justice. And we must make sure we fight it with all our heart. That is the way I believe. Personally, that is my belief. Because Mohbad justice is going to teach a lot of people lesson.
You're right.
As a boss in your workplace, you will have learned one or two things from Mohbad. People want to go, you let them go at peace. If you are the type that hold on to people, or when people leave you, you start fighting with them, you start looking for their downfall, you won't do it because Mohbad will have taught you a lesson. And this thing is going to teach. See, they will have thought, they will just look at it that Tani Mohbad, Wotalo money no aye, Chong Lomba mi do ya, well, Elobami Pajare. Because in Nigeria, we don't really value people's life. That is what will have happened. And they never knew this was going to be a serious thing.
Yeah.
So by now, we will also do our investigation to see where Wunmi is lying. But we need to call this petition's name. And like I said, some of my friends will call me this morning and ask for 50,000. I will know something is wrong because I know they have money. They are well to do. Why are you asking me 50,000? I want to know further. What kind of 2 million? Somebody that can buy 170 house, you are giving them 2 million to go and bury. Why will you be in that scene at that time? It's not as if they want to. Okay, why won't Davido told them to take him to the mortuary? To take him to the mortuary. Why are they burying him? Why didn't he use his power to make sure Mo get to the mortuary and family can plan properly?
Did they say that 2 million is for burial?
Yes, now Davido that day am I worried? Davido has sent 2 million naira, so there is money to bury.
Anyway, let's analyze this Wunmi's write-up.
Okay.
Too long, Sha, but I'll just pick the important parts. The beginning part. She says, they silenced my husband. They silenced my husband by spreading rumors that he was on drugs. And now they've been targeting me by releasing a voice note I recorded a few years ago for medical purposes. You see, that girl, she's not telling us a few years ago. Meanwhile, we know that voice note was recorded around early last year. And now she's saying a few years ago. And who are they? Who is they silenced me that they are spreading rumor? Now, who are the people saying that Mohbad has mental problem? We know the people saying it. So it's those people that she's talking about. Those people that are saying that Mohbad has mental problem. which she is included too in those people. They are the ones that killed Mohbad. Just let's look into this her write-up. You see a lot of evidence hidden inside this her statement. She has told us the people that silenced her husband is the people that are saying that Mohbad is mad. The people saying that Mohbad is suicidal. Because Mohbad cannot be suicidal. Somebody that is telling us that I don't want to die, somebody help me, he's always in the hospital crying for life. You now come out with lies that he's suicidal. He wants to take it, he wants to die. So it's those people that is saying that. And Naira Marley said it. Wumi said it. So those are the people we are talking about here. They are attacking our only child. Yeah, this part I'll leave it because it's not important. She's talking about attacking Liam. So she's not saying, let me see. My husband was messed up mentally. You see? Physically, psychologically. That's what she's saying. Wumi is now trying to tell us that Mohbad was mad, both physically, mentally, and psychologically. But he went to show. He went to show on Sunday. Does a person who is messed up go for show on Sunday? Physically, he's messed up physically, but he went for show. If he had continued speaking publicly about his challenges, perhaps he would still be alive today. Everybody knows that Mohbad kept on speaking about his problems until the last day, even in his songs too. I wish he had summoned the courage to come public as many times as he could. But he didn't want anyone to see his vulnerability. You see, that's another lie. Because we've seen him in so many videos vulnerable that he posted. He was a gentle and calm soul. Making a man feel inferior, making him live in fear. She's the one that is doing all these things to him. So she's telling us what she's doing to him. Assaulting him publicly, amongst others, is what they subjected my husband to. Who is they? Who is they? They cannot be faceless. They cannot be faceless. She has to put a name to it, or names to it. The last time they attacked him, they attacked him. You see, she's called them again. We'll be counting how many times she called they. So she knows them because it's not a one-time something. The last time they attacked him, I begged him to speak out, but he felt powerless against the influence of the industry gods. Industry gods. She's called they about 3 or 4 times now. Later, I'll go and count how many times she's called they. Mohbad would have sought medical treatment after his injury if he didn't live in constant fear. You see another lie she's trying to put our head to hear. That he's living in constant fear. That's why he didn't want to go to hospital, because he's scared that hospital people might put something in his, according to her. He avoids hospitals because he believed the medical system could be compromised and doctors bribed to harm him. You see, that's what she did. All those Curamed and Perez Hospital, she bribed them. So Wumi actually knows the medical system can be compromised and bribed. And that is what she did with Curamed and Perez on this case. She bribed them with lots of money and they gave her and cooked up all those stories with her. I know a lot, but they won't allow me to speak my truth. She says she knows a lot, but they won't allow me speak my truth. Now, she's calling they again. When we finish, be writing how many times she's calling they. Your favorite fake artists and bloggers can continue defaming me, but I pray God rewards them for their actions. She's even calling God. After all these things she has done, all the lies, everything, she's still calling God. I tell you, this girl is evil in sheep's clothing. If they eventually kill me too, like they did Mohbad, like now she's telling us they killed Mohbad, that if they eventually kill her, like they did Mohbad, so they killed your husband, and you cannot tell us who killed your husband. You're taking us on a merry-go trip for 6 months after your husband was killed gruesomely. It may not be direct. So many things have happened since I lost my husband, yet I can't speak. I am helpless, but I know God will see me through this. She's calling God again a second time. I want the whole world to know that I tried to speak up. She said earlier on that she couldn't speak. She can't speak the truth of what killed her husband. Now she's now lying again in the same page that she tried to speak up. Like, what has she said here? Just as your husband always wanted to, but they bullied him to silence, as they are currently doing to me. She's saying they bullied Mohbad to silence, as they are currently doing to her. The DNA issue is one that has brought tears to my eyes. You don't see where evil spirit they cry. Evil spirit cannot cry now. And pain to my heart. And my legal team. Wunmi is not acting like somebody who has cried for one day. Apart from those fake cries she used to cry on people's live program. And she's saying pain to my heart. Pain to your heart. Go and do the DNA immediately. You don't need a court order to do a DNA. And my legal team has advised me not to dignify anyone with a response. You see? So she's telling us that her legal team told her not to dignify the world with an explanation of what killed Mohbad. However, I feel compelled to address the misconceptions arising from my silence. Let me clarify, there has never been any doubt or discussion about Liam's paternity until my husband's demise. Now, Wunmi is telling us that there has never been any discussions or doubt about Liam's paternity. We cannot believe anything Wunmi says at this point because it's obvious to us that Wunmi is a liar. She lies about everything. Like everything Wunmi has told us, everything is a lie. So, for the fact that Mohbad did not post his own child, that means he had doubt. He had doubt that this child, even in that video he did with Tacha on Cool FM, he didn't mention his child's name, meaning he doesn't have a child. All this information we are getting now is Wunmi that flooded the internet with all this information. So we cannot believe any of these, her pictures and all this information she's bringing out. They're all lies. My husband never for once questioned the paternity of our sunshine during his lifetime. This you can also know is a lie. Neither did my father-in-law or his families. The first time I heard about his doubt was on social media. He never broke to me personally about the DNA till this very day. My father-in-law's legal team reached out to my legal team, who they gave him the terms and conditions in which the DNA will be conducted. Like, who is Wunmi? Who is Wunmi to be giving Mr. Loba terms and conditions? Like, this girl has gone mad. I'm telling you, Wunmi is not a normal woman again. This whole thing has driven her crazy. She's crazy right now. She's telling her father-in-law to go and sign an order before he can do a DNA. When her father-in-law can prove that she killed his son, at this point, this is a murder situation. She's not supposed to have mouth to be talking in a sensible world. If we are in a sensible world, Wunmi is not supposed to be talking right now and even giving orders. She's giving orders to people.
And terms and conditions.
And terms and conditions. So we shouldn't even take her serious. This woman, Wunmi, we should not take her serious. I'm sure she is now having mental issues.
At all.
Okay. So, terms and conditions about the DNA. Since November, I have been waiting for a court order to proceed with the testing, with the DNA testing. Since November, that's 4 months ago. However, I am now being asked to take Liam to my father-in-law so the test can be done. Which of you will take your son to such a man in this circumstance? We didn't say take your son, just take his sample. That's all we need. Don't give us your son. Go to the hospital and drop your son's sample.
And go with all our family members. As simple as that. If she's not secured, all our family members, they can be as much as 20. If she swears she's not secure, she doesn't need to come to social media to tell us who of you will take your son if you are in this situation. You need security. Your mother is there. All of you should go. So that in case you're thinking they want to do evil to the child, everything will happen in your presence. She should stop giving excuses.
She hasn't repented.
Let her go and call battalion to follow her.
She's an hardened criminal.
Any country she goes to, some people are saying she wants to go and seek asylum. Any country she goes to, we will use our evidence and nail her. The last place she wants to come is abroad, because with this evidence I have now, I will go and meet anybody. Let her come to Canada. Me, personally, we run it. Abroad, they don't tolerate rubbish. Abroad is not for criminals. It's not for... I have the evidence that she's lying. So let her just stay in Nigeria. Nigeria is the best place for her.
Okay, let's even think about this. If truly that child is not for Mo, that means Wunmi killed Mohbad. Because you see, in Yoruba land, if a king married a woman before and that king died, you see that no man can marry that woman again. So it's only DNA that can save Wunmi right now. Like seriously, if truly Wunmi stood low and go and sleep with that Oba, that means she's the one that killed her husband.
There's nothing like if she knows. This Liam is a carbon copy of Oba. Like our eyes are seeing more than anything right now. So she should stop, even without DNA, that is Oba's son. So people should stop pushing her to do DNA, because
I said that nobody even know that was what happened. But you yourself came to the coroner inquest and start talking about, because you didn't give your father-in-law the placenta. So something was wrong, because you're not even supposed to say that in the first place. If you and your husband has done the placenta on your own, then you don't have to say that.
And you see that she's lying again. She said, you remember where she lied that the placenta brought issues. Now, in this her statement, she said that nobody ever had issues about Liam's paternity. So, are you telling me that from that placenta issue, nobody knew anything? Like they didn't ask questions. So, everything Wunmi says is a lie. That's why I want people to start seeing.
So, do you hear that? Mama Mohbad could not touch that child till after 40-something days.
1 day.
Those are the things they do in King Palace. They don't give birth at the hospitals. Those are the things they do there.
And it was after 41 days Mama Mohbad came. Mama Mohbad that was supposed to be there the following day that she gave birth.
Mama Mohbad knows a lot.
Even people will give birth abroad, and their mothers will go there. Then Mama Mo is there in Lagos. Everyone is there. Then Mama could not even see his grandchild. Wunmi say the truth or if not, na prison staff go dey lie your pio for prison. I swear to God.
Mama Mohbad knows a lot about this thing. She even knows that Liam is not Mohbad's son. Because if you listen to that Mohbad's audio, where he said, "Shey, you know how to go and tell my mother things to make her sad, abi?" What do you think that thing Wunmi told Mama Mohbad? Like making her sad.
You see people like Wunmi, we have them around us. When you are dealing with a manipulator, you have to be careful. They nail you before you go ahead and nail them.
They are planning.
They will do you wrong, but they will be the first person to go and nail you. So there's something Wunmi knows that is always using to threaten Mohbad.
Exactly. Mama Mohbad too.
Also, he will say it to Mama Mohbad and all of them just to make them feel bad. So people like Wunmi, even those people living with her, because she's manipulating, she will have been doing things that she will be having evidence of issues of them that she can use to nail them. So if you think you want to come for her, she's going to come for you because she knows herself. They learned it. They learned this thing when they went into the world, how things run. So she already knew how she's going to go about all this mess. So they will have given her the assignment, and that was why the people like Darosha, the people at home, they go think say they see free thing. She's not giving free. She's just trying to perfect her assignment that you would never be able to talk. Shebi, you too, you did this. What do you want to say? And those ones they don't know that she has a plan.
Do you know what will have happened? Okay, they will say, okay, Mohbad died though. Then King Elegushi wants to help Wunmi to take care of Liam, or he wants to adopt the child. Something like that will have later happened.
Package it and we won't know. They will just
say it can happen. Maybe we just come to the house. Wow, I love this boy. Can he be my son? I don't have a son. Let him be this thing to the throne. Now, before you know, me.
Yeah, that's what they were going to do. They were just going to do as if they were helping us, and we would think, oh, these people are kind and things like that. You understand? They were going to package the old stuff because of a truth. In instances like this, do DNA. You were dragging it. That was so embarrassing. You should have even done it if you know that is Mohbad's son, so that one can be out of it and you can stand out and fight justice for your husband. How on earth are people still supporting a lady that says something is going to favor her husband when we that were here we're looking for things that will favor Mohbad? Even people that has bullied Mohbad, we want them to be punished. And you are coming out to say this thing. They should stop saying it. It's my favor your husband. Something happened in Mohbad house on Monday, and that is why that CCTV is destroyed. And that CCTV is going to be including your famous celebrity that you know that have come in there to do all sort of planning and nonsense, because they had to explain what all of them are doing in that house on Tuesday when Baba came.
Yeah, you're right.
And we're going to be seeing faces we're not supposed to see on a normal day. They shouldn't be there. Why are they there? So those are the issue. You now tell us CCTV camera is not working.
So let me continue. If you were in my shoes, will you feel safe to take your son to a man who has come online to defame your character and lie of you? Baba never defamed. She's the one that opened her yash in public. She's the one that refused to do DNA that people now start suspecting her. So Baba never did all these things. Even at the time, me too, I was saying that why would Baba go and bury his son? But when I listen to Baba, I've seen that Baba did nothing wrong. And I listen to Wunmi, and I've seen too that it's Wunmi that is guilty of everything. You've all seen the curses and threats made on my son's enemy. Yet, some of you are telling me to expose my son to further potential harm. The relentless social media bullying and threats have made it impossible for me to even take Liam out in public safely. You've killed somebody's son, and your whole interest is how you want to go and flex the money, how you want to go and take your son out in public, go to amusement park and be enjoying somebody's money. That will not happen. All I ever did was love Ilerioluwa selflessly and expected nothing in return. See, lie. Does she know the meaning of selfless?
You see, some people are liars. Look at what George is saying. He said, Wunmi said, shut up. She said, let him talk. Don't bother about him. They should allow Prime to talk. That he might say something that will favor his husband. Why are we manipulative in Nigeria? And later we'll say Nigeria is not working. Is it that we don't want this country to work?
And it's better for
George,
Prime.
what are you saying?
And it's better for Prime.
What are you saying? Do you guys just want to end this Nigeria of a thing? Do you want to? Everybody heard her clearly when she was saying they shouldn't allow him to talk because it's my favorite the husband. You're coming here to twist the whole thing, she's saying they should allow Prime Boy to talk, that it will favor his husband. Is that what she said?
They edit once you edit they edit the original.
As how much were you paid to destroy this country?
There is a that place that Mohbad and as one. Do you know that when you go to Temiti's life, the one they always put on their profile is different from the one that everyone had? Do you know that these people have to put something like pink or red color, so it will look as if that's the blood that stained the bed? And the main one that nurse sent out, there was nothing like that. Anything that when they say that Wunmi has fucked up, they will now edit everything and try saying something else. Even if you listen to that other one, you know that it's fake because they have to repeat. They have to repeat some words before she now say it. How will Wunmi say, "Koma lo favor komi"? Is it not your uncle we are fighting for?
Yes. And that is what I'm telling people, both Team Wunmi and Baba Mohbad, let us just let our hair to be correct, because this justice we are looking for is for ourselves. Get it clear into your skull.
See, Sister Emele, do you know that we are the ones supposed to be fighting for Wunmi against all those people that bullied our husband? Wunmi was supposed to be in one place that we should be saying, what happened to Mo? I didn't mean Wunmi just come out and say, okay, this is what happened. But at 24 years, she had the kind of mind that if I don't talk, nothing will happen.
If she was not involved, if she wasn't involved, she would have said it.
If we sure for Wunmi, may Wunmi come out, can't tell us, say she dey sleep.
Even at the point of death, I'm going to say what happened to my husband. Even with gunshot on my head, I'm going to seek for justice, and I'm going to say what happened.
You don't see all those women when something like this
I will look at it that I'm ready to even be a sacrifice. I must say all I know.
Yes, so when this kind of thing happened, that is not even that maybe the man died like that, maybe the man was sick, you will see their wife keep repeating it. Oúnjẹ báyìí ló jẹ, omi báyìí ló mu, èmi ò mọ̀, if this one come without asking them. But me was like, I will not talk. You don't tell where that girl don't they do go no. Now people no just notice that.
Look at Imola is telling us light, and I know we'll get the justice. Because they will get to a point that they won't have choice than to do the right thing.
You know that African television does not even know about this Wunmi statement on social media. It's just now that he's asking me, is it me Wunmi is talking about? I say yes. He now said I should send him the link. I sent him the link. So he hasn't even seen it. Imagine, after 1 week.
You know, what is making you cry? Come and do DNA. You are crying. Crying for what?
I think why Wunmi go out there and got pregnant is just to hold Mohbad down. Who knows? Maybe they have been having this kind of fight, like both of them want to separate.
Fighting.
Then they now say, okay, now for that guy to go, just tell him you are pregnant.
See, everybody's going to learn. Women that think they can hold men with pregnancy, they won't try it. Everybody is going to learn.
They're outside though.
Yes,
they're outside. That's why you see most of them
like they can just do anything. Nothing will happen. They are learning. Everybody is learning. What will be. What is yours is yours. You don't have to force
Which
it.
Baba take her to the mountain? How on earth will a 18 years old girl be looking for the fruit of the womb without even marriage?
She's looking for
18
money.
years old girl. Let Wunmi stop lying. Let her come out and tell people what happened to her husband.
Wunmi is looking for money. That's what she's looking for.
She said it. She wasn't looking for marriage. She was planted there.
Wunmi is very greedy woman. Very, very greedy. Greedy to the extent that you kill a man and take everything he has. Everything. You kill him, you destroy his body. You put a lot of lies on him. We are not supposed to allow Wunmi to be saying this.
Even though the husband is sick, is it Wunmi that's supposed to be saying it?
Imagine.
You have to even be saying that the record that I want to, so that they will know the guy is the one they are using against her. Even the water you are drinking now.
See, anybody in Nigeria should just know that Nigerians are intelligent, except people don't want to investigate. You cannot do anything and go scot-free. We are not muguns. Nigerians are calculative.
Why are they always
The
quarreling?
same way you think you want to commit crime, we know it. You know our brain is wired the same way. So the same way you are wiring that nonsense, we will help you wire it out. Because it was wired the same way. You're thinking you're going to manipulate. We got that brain. We will help you think through that side. Oh, let me think as if I want to manipulate. Then I will get you.
So
It's
why did Adura and others say that they're always quarreling? Yet Wunmi came here and told us that there's never been any problem between them. Don't you know it's about the paternity of that child they're always quarreling and her following men up and down? She said, all I ever did was love Ireoluwa selflessly and expected nothing in return. Yet, this is the cruel reality I now face. Liam is our sunshine and the only precious gift Ilereoluwa left me behind. She's still lying. Still lying. That still this girl, she can lie till death. I'm telling you. She's a hardened criminal. This woman.
Even with gun on her head, she will still be lying.
That girl with gun on her head, she would rather die than say the truth. I will protect him with every ounce of my blood. You see, you can protect your own son with your ounce of your blood, but you could not protect Mohbad, another person's son, even with an ounce of water. With an ounce of water, you couldn't protect Mohbad. But yet, you love your son until I breathe my last. So she has already told us that I will my blood and until I breathe my last. So you see this Wunmi will lie till the last day. Anybody who is expecting Wunmi to come out and confess, that person is dreaming. She has told us here, until my last breath, Wunmi will lie until her last breath. She will never say the truth. Now, she said, I am using this medium to beg the public to plead with my father-in-law to obtain the court order so the DNA can be conducted. Like, why is she begging us? She shouldn't beg us. We need to prove that she killed Mohbad first. For me, DNA is not even an issue. For me, I think we should forget about DNA and try to nail this murder on her and Naira Marley. Then, of course, the DNA will not be done. Because if you're a murderer and there are things that have been alleged about you, then you have to prove us right or wrong. It's been 3 months and he has not made a single move on the DNA process other than soliciting for funds online, instigating the public against myself and my son, and setting us up for bullying and defaming my character. See, she's not trying to put wahala on top of Baba Mohbad's head. She's trying to lie on Baba Mohbad. That is Baba Mohbad that is instigating the public, which is not true. The public have their own opinion. And it's even the public that is pushing this thing, not Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad, we even see him as somehow weak to me. But I won't call that weak. He's a quiet man. I like him. I love him. But he needs to wake up. He needs to wake up. This is a serious situation. He will never have a son like Mohbad. Never. In this his lifetime. Because that Adura is not his son. Adura is not his son. That's why he should know that he should never allow Adura to come near him, because Adura is going to kill him one day, just like he killed Mohbad. So she's saying that it's Baba Mohbad that is holding the DNA. Then she now came to this page. She said, she posted African television contact. The number is showing right there. I saw it. The message the African television sent to her. I think the message reads this: Cynthia, this is African television. We are raising 10 million naira to support your child because of Mohbad. Please call me back to discuss details. I want to hear from you concerning the DNA. It is good to hear from you before we publish the story. I will appreciate your call back. Regards, Larry Omodia, CEO, African Television. Email, website is written there. She now said, unknown to me, my father-in-law had signed a contract with the African Television CEO. Now, this is an allegation. Larry Omodia on ratio of 70-30 on my husband's unpaid royalties from the Malian record label. So you see where her eyes are. Her eyes are on Mohbad's royalties. Because
like we're talking about GoFundMe, not even
she's a thief. And you know women that are supporting Wunmi, they are also thieves. They
are thieves, so they are thieves.
Go and watch women supporting Wunmi.
Most of them, they are single mothers. That's why
they
don't want
have
that to be
anything
like
they are doing, but they are so entitled to other people's money. And that is the kind of women supporting Wunmi. They felt, oh, all this thing my husband has is for me. Even if they have given women everything and nobody know, that Wunmi will, he will not even drop ordinary 10M to say, oh, where my father-in-law is staying.
Torí gbogbo ìyá báyìí tó sì jókòó tó ń ṣe nani, maybe she will think that when Wunmi is going to Canada now, maybe they will take her along. All those are some money they are going to spend it together. When Wunmi go drop her for God, so now that time she will cry out.
Wunmi is very greedy. That's the fact.
Very greedy. So thinking about herself alone.
She's talking about these royalties because these royalties is for lifetime. So that's where her eyes are on. So we need to see what this girl has planned for her lifetime. She wants to steal Mohbad's royalties, his lifetime royalties that will be coming all the time.
Yeah, and she wants to use Leham.
She wants to use Leham.
She cannot do DNA.
She cannot do DNA.
How do you now steal it?
They do even though they do it, Wunmi cannot get everything because more have juniors ones. So let her just get that one right. Mo did not come to Wunmi's life. Like Mo did not come to this life because of Wunmi.
Mm-hmm. So if so let me continue. Let me just finish. Then she's now saying Larry takes 70 and my father-in-law takes 30. This explains the reason why they were desperate about conducting DNA on my son by not wanting to go through the court process. So the result could be manipulated to suit their greed. Now, she's not saying that they are greedy. She's saying her father-in-law and Mr. Larry are greedy. Meanwhile, in the actual sense, it's Wunmi that is greedy. Wunmi is the most greedy. She's the greediest human being I've ever heard about in history. In history, like, can anybody tell me who is greedier than this Wunmi?
Nobody, it's Wunmi.
So she said, less than 2 weeks after my husband's demise, the self-acclaimed African television CEO, Larry Omodia, reached out to me, offering to raise 10 million naira for my son if I agreed to do the DNA. But I ignored his message. Afterwards, he started harassing me with telephone calls to have an interview with me, which I refused and blocked his number. Now she's even giving us away. She's now telling us what she was doing while African television was calling her for information. Are you telling me that if CNN is calling you for information, You will block them. You will not answer them. That's to tell you she's very guilty. Anytime a media house calls you, you must answer and tell them your own side of the story. She said, but I ignored his messages. Okay, and she blocked him, which I refused and blocked his number. Thereafter, he and his cohorts started bullying and defaming me on TikTok. On October 31st, Auntie Iyabo Ojo posted an update about me coming out to speak publicly after the corona inquest. He texted me with a different number again, which I blocked. So she doesn't want to come out and say her own truth. She just wants to keep manipulating and running from post to post, deceiving Nigerians. But her game is up. She can't deceive anyone anymore. Anyone who is still deceived, then sorry for that person. Now, this is the second to last page, I think. When the news of my father-in-law's 730 contract with African TV CEO leaked online, his bloggers, as usual, all jumped out like Aja Dibo Lugi. Who knows what that means? Aja Dibo Lugi.
Is that what we missed?
Like mad people. They came out like mad people.
So she's not calling us mad.
Are you serious?
Yes, that's what she wrote.
That girl is really sick.
She's sick.
She's really sick. Wumi is sick. Mo is not sick. It's Wumi that was sick.
To defend him and bully the African TV CEO into silence. But before the African TV CEO went into exile, he stated, and I quote, "There is a difference between a grieving father and a greedy father. Baba Mohbad is a greedy father and is not mourning his son. Once again, I have been ready for the DNA test since November 2023. My father-in-law should do the
manipulator. You must not have them as friends. Those people that are manipulators, when you dictate them, you run away from them. Even in workplace, those people are evil. Once you dictate someone is a manipulator, don't just go with them.
Go close to them. Don't go close to them.
Wumi is a
because they can do and not do.
From day one, she manipulated.
The one that concerned her, she didn't see it to write
Wumi
in this one.
Is mad.
From day one, she
one day like this, Wumi will enter streets. Wumi is going to enter street very soon. They are still holding her down.
Wumi manipulated the video of where they say Mohbad is dead. So let us even start from there. From day one, from the first instance of announcing Mohbad's death, it was a fabrication. It was a lie. So we cannot build anything on lies. That's why I say no one should believe this girl. This Wumi is a liar, a manipulator, a thief, a criminal, like everything bad. You can associate Wumi to everything bad on this planet. And she's saying she's 24 years old, which is a fat lie. Wumi lies about everything.
She might be 24 years old. So, ma, you can't imagine the way our police system is corrupt, and you are trained up by a policewoman where every wrong thing is being done in your presence.
Look at her actions.
Have you ever been to the police station? You have problem. Another police officer is trying to behave as if she's trying to help you. That one that is trying to help you is also another stupid and nonethical person. So she was born by a manipulator, taught how to be a manipulator, and she was, children of nowadays now, they will be good at their mothers, and that is what you're seeing. Wumi is now smarter than the mother that taught her how to manipulate. See, all this manipulation, it started from when we greet our neighbor and we now do our mouth like this. Our children are learning.
What I'm telling you.
So she has learnt it.
What I'm telling you is that anything that comes out from Wumi's mouth is a lie.
Is lies. Her mouth is full of lies.
A to Z, everything in her
Pepero.
life.
24, please.
So don't believe her at all. Now let me read the last part. Then you guys can now talk. She said, "As little as I am, you're little, but you're doing big things. I am still the mother of my child, and nobody in this world is going to take his rights away from him, with or without his father." See, Wumi is giving us instructions.
Wumi is playing. Wumi that cannot take care of Mo. She can't take care of that child.
Yeah, so African television is
Wumi
here.
can't take care of that child because she's a mad dog.
Yeah, African television is here, so I think he needs to speak out, and because his name has been mentioned here. So if he's here, he can take the mic.
Thanks to people like you, Sam. Thanks to Paparano. Thanks to all the lovers of justice. Thanks to those that want DNA. I'm surprised that this lady, after the silence of African television, is sticking her finger in my mouth. She wants us to tell the world what we know about her. I'm surprised she posted me. For the past week, I've been getting threatening calls. Not even calls. Some of these numbnuts, they are bold to send me threatening messages with WhatsApp and email. She's actually getting her supporters. She's like a queen demon with little demons following her. And she's trying to direct those little demons to attack African television. I have received over 15 threatening calls on WhatsApp, on email from the day she posted that information. Now, somebody who's honest, whose husband is deceased, whose son's paternity is questionable, you have time to be writing up on African television, you blocked me, you did this, 30, 70. You don't have the time to write to the world. I have spoken to the police. Police knows exactly what happened. You have not addressed what people want you to address. It is African television that you are attacking. Madam Wumi, Adebanjo, whatever you call your name. I have not come for you. I have only acted as a journalist in the interest of public. But if you're putting my name on blast, you're putting my information on blast for your little demons to attack me. Wumi, if you plan to hide for 5 years, you will reduce your hiding to 6 months. You are about to expose everything that you have been uncovering. People are struggling to uncover your truth, but you are now going to reduce our work. Shebi, they say we should wait 10 weeks. I want to tell you right now, I'm not waiting 10 weeks. The day will come when I will go to Akpeda, for those who know Yoruba. We will call the spirit of Mobad, and we will use 10 different Akpeda to tell us who did it. Because you think the court, the police, your little demons will protect you. You know, I've been quiet. I've been quiet because my sympathy in this case is for Baba Mo. After the mess up with Baba Mo, we decided to just focus on justice, to leave you, your family, to your dysfunctional behavior. But it appears that you want to stick your finger, your little devilish finger, in my mouth. So I'm going to come back and respond to you. I'm going to come back, Wumi. My foundation will come back and will deal with you, your matter. You think putting my name on blast will create distraction. You're looking for every avenue to create distraction, and you're sending your little thugs and demons to call me and insult me and threaten me. I am currently still in Ogun State, Ota, behind Obasanjo farm. I'll give you my address, my location. 300 of your demons cannot shake me. Send your thugs. You can go to my website. All my addresses that are public are there. Track me, monitor me. I'm waiting for you and your little demons. To all those demons being used by Wunmi, go to my website, www.africantv.tv. If you are in UK, find the UK address. If you are in Europe, find the Belgium address. If you are in Nigeria, find the Nigerian address. And for all of you little demons, I am still in Nigeria. Come, I'm waiting for you. And when I unleash the investigation that we have on you, your 5 years of running will be reduced to 6 months. So those of you who want to call and threaten me, she has given you my number. DNA is a must, you like it or not. The energy you spend creating distraction, diversion, manipulation, confess what you know about your husband. Give the world the peace they need. It is not scientific to say what you have told the police, and it is not scientific for the police to say this is a statement from the deceased partner, because you're not even a wife by the standards of common law, any matrimonial law. Wunmi Adebanjo, you are not a wife. You dare put me on blast. This is just a warning signal. This is a warning signal. I left your matter because of Baba Mo. But you want us to wear your uniform, we will show you where you belong. You are not fit to be a mother, neither are you fit to be a girlfriend or even a wife. We know the likes of you. And I'm sorry for you, because the day that you are fully exposed, all those supporters of evil, I want to see where you hide your face. Because all we ask you to do is DNA. Nobody said you killed Mo. But 99% believes you know what happened to Mo. You were around when whatever happened. And you owe the world the truth, to tell us the truth that makes sense. Not all these lies and manipulation, you and Prime Boy this, you know. Some of the players may be kids, but we are not kids. I born you, Wunmi. My children all pass you. I've lived life longer than you. I've experienced evil people more than you. And there's no game you want to play that we have not heard, seen, or known about. So you want to put African TV on blast. Bring it on, little girl. Bring it on. The governor cannot protect you. The presidency cannot protect you. The commissioner cannot protect you. Anybody that is deceiving you not to tell the truth, that deceit is only temporary. Very, very temporary. You spend your energy manipulating people when you could come out and just say the truth. What happened? What makes sense? Not this your cock and bull story. Tell people what made sense. What killed that poor boy? Who did it? Who was there? Where's the CCTV camera? Yabo Joe coming and saying you've done DNA. You will do DNA. Now you are asking condition to do DNA. If you're innocent, what kind of condition do you need to do DNA? Condition, go and get court order. You, your father, your mother, your entire village should be ashamed. That tongue where you take say, make Baba Mohbad, make you go get court order. May thunder burn that tongue. Because if you are innocent, you will not be making conditions. You will stand tall, you will beat your chest, and you will say, let's go. It is you that is being accused, not Baba Mo. Get it in your head. And all you supporters, all you little demons of Wumi, you little pathetic demons of evil, get it in your head. Baba Mo does not have to do any DNA. It is Wumi's son that has to do DNA. And Moba's mother. You're dragging Baba Mo for no reason, as a distraction. As a distraction in your evil plan. Give us your baby's DNA and most mothers' DNA. In less than 3 days, I guarantee you, you will get your reward. If that child belongs to Mo, the answer will come out. Give it to me today. I'll fly to Europe tomorrow and you'll get the result in 3 days. I dare you. If you're not the witch from Hades, call me. I'll meet you anywhere and get the sample. We'll do live television broadcast. No Ojoro. We will collect 10 samples and compare all 10 samples. You're lying. Who wants to cheat you? Who wants to manipulate your son? Who wants to manipulate the result of DNA? The only person manipulating DNA result is you. You and your demons. You and your demons, you keep bringing up stories and stories and stories and diverting everybody's attention from the truth. Because you have something to hide. You're making the old man go to condition to go and get a court order. How dare you tell the old man to go and get court order? How dare you? You are so mannerless, so useless as a Nigerian. People like you make us ashamed to say we are Nigerians. You're asking your father-in-law that you claim to be in love with the son to go and do DNA, to go and get court order. You know the shame. Who trained you? Who born you? Who born you? For you to be telling your father-in-law to, is it a competition? Now the man and Mo, now they impregnate you. You prove to us that Mo is the father of that baby. That's all we need to know. We don't need Baba Mo's DNA. And Baba Mo does not need any bloody court order. You prove to us that you're a well-trained child, a well-trained Nigerian, and you want to do the right thing. Submit your son's DNA. Most fans, most lovers, people for justice, they want to know the truth. Whether Mo was eliminated because of that child. You're bringing us cultists and all kinds of different names into the picture. Your distraction will only last temporarily, my dear. Your distraction is for a time. The truth will catch up with you. And when it catches up with you, it will be so stinky you will not even realize what hit you. You want to put my name on blast. You want to put my name on blast. You know the fear. You think say I did that una cultists or those your group that you demonize. You don't come up for your lane, little girl, Wumi. You step out of your lane. This one is going to bite you, and it's going to bite you so hard unless you confess what you know. So don't use African people as an excuse. Do not try that. You cannot use me as a distraction. You cannot use us as a distraction. The more you try, the more you expose yourself. That's all I'm going to say for now. And for that 70-30, if you and your cohorts are not illiterate, if you're not illiterate, you would know that nobody talks about Mo's royalties or any interest in Mo's royalties. Nobody's interested in most money except you. You, the greedy widow. The greedy widow is the only one interested in most money. And those who are saying that you have a right to it. Yes, if you're a bona fide wife and if you did not partake in his elimination, you would have the right to it. We would fight for you to claim everything that is rightfully your husband's. If you're a bona fide wife and if you did not partake in his elimination, and this one I know they hear English. Make I repeat them again. For those who say you have a right to it, your right begins if you are a bona fide wife and if you did not partake in the elimination of Mo. But if you are in any of those two categories, your right belongs in the lagoon. That's where your right belongs. Picking that you they talk of royalty 70-30. You know the shame. I don't know the numbers that are following you. I think I'm going to rest for now. Thank you.
Mr. African TV, I came up because of you. I thought this issue, you're supposed not to say anything about it.
Why? Why won't he say something?
You have your right to your opinion. Excuse me, I'm not talking to you. And this is not your platform.
I'm just asking, why shouldn't he say something about it?
Let me talk to you. I'm not here for you. Papa, no, I don't come up to this platform for anybody to batch me. But let me answer this man. He needs to be answered.
What he wants to do.
Soma, please.
Why is he talking about it? We need.
So let me talk. Keep quiet. Let me talk. I'm not talking to you. I will tell you the reason why I asked the question.
Not yet for you, and he's not yet to answer any questions.
Television has to.
At this your age, with your age, as you say, Larry, I don't expect you.
I don't think you're done. You're not
as
done
an adult.
You have to explain to us more about the 70-30. Though I know everything Wunmi is saying there is a lie, because in a normal situation, nobody can be talking about sharing Mo's royalties.
Oh, so what is African TV signed? What is he signed for? What did he sign for?
Let him talk now.
He's not even done. Where is it from? Where is the money coming from?
Don't come here and start shouting.
Use a better tone.
Don't just come here and start. Listen very well before you say anything. Listen.
Use a better tone.
Oh. I said it. I'm not here for you people. I'm here for
making noise.
If you know you're angry,
put me down. Shout. Use a better tune.
Put me down, or you drop me on this platform. This is Papiano's platform. It's not
you need to learn how to talk.
TV, let me tell you. As old as you call yourself, I know you're not an adult. If you're an adult, you will not come here and start saying nonsense.
But he just explained to you
you came here and you're batching somebody that you can give birth to according to your age.
70-30. If you have
let him explain.
His name has been mentioned, so he has every right.
You don't everybody. Let everybody do. Let this man
the person that came will be that
talking about. You came here as an adult. You call yourself. You are here blatching 24 years old. You are calling her name.
It was wrong.
I don't talk to people like you. Baba, I'm here because of you. So
let him say what he's saying.
Reply back now. Don't
you hear from him?
Our family
said his royalty, and he just explained to you, Zazie, that the contract wasn't about royalty. So you want him to keep quiet so that you will pass wrong information to people.
He's lying.
He doesn't have to keep quiet. He has come here to tell us
that she knows about it, that Wunmi is lying. They're only talking about GoFundMe. And Wunmi went and put a letter out there that they're talking about more things. Then you want the man to keep quiet.
Who are you to tell him to keep quiet?
Who are you to tell him to keep quiet? Who is your mate here?
Better mind your language.
I said, Baba, I said, Baba, you don't need to come here and bash her. Come here, explain to people. You don't come here and come and say this and say that. You don't need to bash her. Reply her back if you want to reply her. I don't know me. Why did
Wunmi put her number outside? Why did Wunmi put her number? Is his number outside?
Hold on. Everybody, please hold on. Zancy, let me tell you something. People like you bring confusion to the world. You're telling me that I'm an old man, and you are telling me what to say, how to say it, and when to say it. You're a disgrace to freedom. You're a disgrace to freedom of
an adult. As an adult, tó tó lé bàbá, tẹ́ bá máa jù mí lọ, ó pọ̀ jù ẹ máa gbà lọ́wọ́ mi ẹ̀ lè gba 5 years. As àgbàlagbà tó tó lé bàbá, you supposed to answer accordingly, not to come here and come and bash this girl. You don't have the right to do that. I know one day when you wake up and you hear that girl is dead, you people will calm down. Abi? Hey, don't do this DNA. That is why you calm down.
She's going to join Mohbad. She's going to join Mohbad. Definitely.
Let her
She will join Mohbad. You don't
Wunmi go and die right away.
You don't know. Wunmi is going to join Mohbad. You don't know what
Wunmi to do is to die.
Wunmi is going to join Mohbad. She's going to join Mohbad. You people don't know what you have done. Go and tell her that she's going to join Mohbad.
She will suffer forever. That's what the wish Mohbad wished for her. She will suffer forever.
Now. Shebi, why God is waiting now? You people are there. Go and kill her.
What right does she have to take another life?
You people
she's going to take death. She's going to take death.
Why God is waiting now?
Go and tell her, pass this information to her, that she's going to take death.
Tell Wunmi that
you want us to pity Wunmi? Wunmi that cannot pity her husband and tell the court the truth. You think that to pity Wunmi? It shall never be well with Wunmi. Wunmi will die just the way Mohbad died.
Pass information to her that she's going to taste death, just as Mohbad tastes death. She cannot run away from it. She's going to suffer it.
I don't even see anything African TV has done wrong. He has only explained, because this is how you spread fake narration saying 70-30 on royalty. And he has come here to say it is not. If you have your evidence,
he said there is nothing for Mohbad now. Who said Mohbad don't have anything? So why is
I'm not saying what he said is wrong. What I'm saying is you should not batch her. You've explained what the 70-30 is, right? You said it's not on the royalty because I'm not here to change anybody's mind. What I'm saying is, Baba, as àgbàlagbà, gẹ́gẹ́ bí àgbàlagbà tẹ́lẹ̀ pera yín nílẹ̀ Yorùbá tẹ́tí èmi ò ṣe Yorùbá bí yín. That is why ọ̀rọ̀ yín ò kí n jọ mí lójú. Nílẹ̀ Yorùbá tẹ́lẹ̀ wá. That is why tẹ́ ṣe ní Yorùbá ilẹ̀ Yorùbá.
Wait, thank God she's not Yorùbá. That's why she don't have sense, because if she's Yorùbá, she has parents at home.
That's why your sense is like a boy now.
And she will learn manners.
So mo pe wọ́n ló kọ́ mi aláìní life aláìlógo mo rò pé ogun fẹ́ pa àwọn tó ní ẹ ṣá.
Why are you
I don't talk and I'm not here for you people. I said I'm here for African TV. So if you want to talk, you keep your mouth shut and shut up. I don't talk to riffraffs.
For you that you don't have father, if you have parents, you learn how to talk to someone's father.
I don't talk to
even the talk say she not be Yoruba. So you're not even Yoruba. That's why you don't know how to talk.
Riffraffs like you. I don't interact with riffraffs. Papa don't know me. I don't do that. I don't come and say what I don't know.
Is your mom that is illiterate? Idiot. Go and learn how to talk. Go and learn how to talk.
For you to come up here and talk and support me means that you are a very useless.
She's a useless woman. She has killed her own husband too.
Useless to motherhood.
Give me your husband number. Let me tell him so that we go and do DNA.
Because if you are a responsible person, you will not come to this public and say what the nonsense that is coming out of your mouth.
Don't mind her.
You will not come and say
it. With bad accent. If they don't go abroad, they will come because they make noise for years. They like say they don't see a hall. Stupid girl. I thought I go fire you. By God grace, the way they take him about where the father they hear him for body, unless if you don't get children for this life where you come.
Everything that has happened to mother is going to happen to you. You that you whether it's Zazie word.
You know, because it's not your real name. You this person insulting this man. What happened to Mohbad will happen to you.
Wash and
stupid
see.
Woman.
It's okay.
You say that the man, even though he's senior, he's just
let's move on. Let's move on.
It's okay, please. Let's forget all this.
No, let me ask this nasty person a question. If I put your name on public information with your phone number, and demons and dogs are calling you to threaten you, you believe you will just keep quiet and you're not going to respond and correct the lies. That's
you are a daddy, you are a grandfather. Let me tell you, if you don't inbox her, if you don't send message to her, she won't mention your name.
So why would you
did
send her a
so.
message?
Hey, shut up! I'm talking to him
Shut
and
up.
he's answering me. He asked me question. Let me answer.
So
shut up.
Everybody to shut up.
Shut up.
Useless mother.
Adults are
I
talking.
believe you
You
have
shut
children. If
up.
you don't have
You're a
them, God,
killer.
you will not have that favor.
Zanzi, you are a killer, okay?
I don't answer. I don't need answering class. Let me answer. He asked me question. Let me answer.
Zanzi is a thief.
Zanzi,
Supporter.
hold
Who
on,
are you talking to?
Zanzi, let me hold on.
You
Let me
people
ask
should
you.
While I
understand
am
the
talking
queen.
to Zanzi.
Queen of single mothers. Are you the queen of single mothers?
I'm here with you, sir. I'm here with you.
Allow her to talk. Allow her to talk.
Daddy, I'm here with you. I can listen to you. I'm here with you. Unless
Papa
all
is
these
testing
class
him.
can keep
Thunder,
quiet.
fire your mouth.
Guys, ladies, let's give Zanzi some decency of 5 minutes. Maybe she can see the truth.
We
Let's
can only
give her
give her
5 minutes.
if let her talk in a normal, respectful manner. She shouldn't come here and
It's
talk
okay.
like
And speak
You have to let her
responsibly.
talk. Not that you all
She
will
should
be
not come
shouting
here and
that
start
she
speaking
can't
like
talk, she
Mumi.
can't talk.
No,
You
we're not
just have
going
to
to
let
allow
her
Let
that.
her
let
tell
Let
her
her
us
talk
what she
come
wants.
here and speak
whatever she wants to say.
responsibly,
You
please.
have to let her say whatever she wants to say. It's not like you people will be shouting.
For
She's
keep
the one
for
here.
you,
She's
keep
here because
quiet.
of you
Hello,
Let it
hello,
She's not here
hello,
because of you
keep
guys.
people.
quiet
Let her
first.
talk whatever she
Hello,
wants to say.
Morons,
What?
hello,
sacrificed women,
madam.
keep quiet.
Hippie, wait. You are not her backup. Wait, please. Let's listen to them, please. Yes, Zanzi, talk to Mr. African TV, please. Zanzi, talk now.
Yes, I said it earlier. I said you mailed this girl. You sent message to her. That is why she answered you. So what I expect you to do is to answer back and explain to her what you mean by 70-30 if she didn't get it. Now you came
Okay,
here
thank
after
you.
since you have been talking. Please let me land. At least I see somebody that is responsible, she can talk well, and she's good. You came here, explain to her what she don't know. Now you came here, he cursing her mother, cursing her generation, cursing everybody that supported her. Is that the justice we are looking for? And I said, as an adult, I'm an adult, I'm not a baby. As an adult, for you to say this outside, everything you have been saying is, I've been on the comment section thinking that why did you, okay, you've explained, good, everybody listen. But when you start cursing, that is what you see, since they have been talking about this issue, I don't attack anybody. Ask Papriano, I don't talk. The only thing I will tell you is let's wait for the judgment. But I hate you batching somebody. You don't just go to the platform. You've said your own. Oh, good. Wumi, this is that. You don't need to go and be bashing. You are now cursing the baby. See,
He has
one
seen
thing
the
about me
truth.
is,
It's
wait.
not like you that is still hiding
No,
under
ma, she's
canopy
not
of your
talking to
Wait.
you
Mr.
now.
African
Why
TV will
can't
answer
you just
her,
keep
please.
calm? She's not
Please wait,
talking to
Soma,
you.
wait.
I'm not
Soma,
fighting
wait,
him. He
please.
knows. Me and
Yeah, but
African TV,
Zanzi,
this is
please
not our first time
round
of
up
meeting.
fast,
Please,
please.
all of you, if you know you are not
can
even saying
close.
anything, you should mute your mic, please. Let's listen to
Yes,
them.
everybody mute. Let
Baba
her talk. Let
African
them
TV.
talk, please.
Thank you, Salzo. Baba African TV, you've explained what you want to explain, but the thing that makes me come out, that make me angry, is when I hear you batching that baby. I will not sit on this black app seeing somebody batching somebody's baby. If you have problem with Wumi, face Wumi, but you cannot open your mouth and batch that baby. No, I won't take it. Anyway, I won't take it, sir. I will not take it. And then is
I
Wumi
want to
that wrote
interrupt you.
something to you,
Listen,
not
I want to
Liam, my dear
interrupt
daddy.
you.
DNA is not bashing.
Listen, I want to
Hey, can you
interrupt you.
keep quiet? Let him answer me, please. Thank you.
Let me answer
Wait,
you.
Soma,
The first
please.
thing, Zanzi.
Just to say that boy now for Mobad. If not, they go still drag that liar where you go cry, where.
Wait
Just wait,
now, wait.
please.
Guys,
Let
wait.
me respond to this lady, please. Guys, I'm
It's
begging you, please.
I'm not
Now,
talking to you.
please, Zanzi,
Please.
Zanzi, I interrupted you because when you allow liars to continue their lie, they will believe what they are saying and they will carry innocent people along. Number one, the lie you have made today that what was the language you used? Something I'm bashing the baby. I never bashed any baby. Everybody who's screen recording, everybody who's listening can play back anything that sounds like bashing the baby. So you're a big liar for that. Let's clarify that. Now, let me go further and tell you, when I, as a journalist, a broadcaster, when I contacted Wumi, Were you there? Were you there? You were not there. When I made phone calls as an investigator to Wunmi, were you there? You were not there. When I signed agreement with Baba Wunmi, were you there? You were not there. Now, Wunmi now brings my name, my phone number, my information on social media. And her cohorts are using it to threaten me. Do you want me to send you the threatening messages? I have over 15 in the past 3 days. Because she decided to play this game of social media to create distraction. And you that don't know me, that was not there, you're not my boss, you don't do my job, you're not my employee, and you're telling me how to respond, you cross your lane. Madam, stay in your lane, day your day. Because when she puts me on blast,
I did not get it straight, sir. I'm trying to be respectful now. Get this straight, sir. What I'm saying is, you don't come here and call somebody's
Sanzi, wait, let him finish. Sanzi, wait, please, let him finish.
Madam, I'm still talking. So you are out of line to try to advise me on how to respond on a matter of public interest. Do you know how many people call me Ole? Do you know millions of people who call me thief or all kind of names?
Yes, they call you Ole because you signed an agreement with Baba Mohbad 70-30. What's the agreement about in the first place?
Who is this Bonga fish? Will you shut up? Bonga fish, who called you?
You went ahead to sign an agreement.
It's not yet your time now. Wait.
Be quiet. If you want to talk, you talk to me like a normal person, okay?
Lady, please, I'm talking to Nancy. Nobody should come in between this conversation. Now, Zancy, when Wunmi puts information that is false on public media, social media, public information, defaming my personality, I'm a broadcaster, I'm a father, I'm a grandfather, I have employees, I have customers, and somebody tries to castigate my business, you expect me to wait for you that I don't know to come and tell me when, where, and how to respond? Madam Abed, please day your lane. Because maybe you don't know the genesis of this whole matter, but if you know me from beginning, I've never attacked Wunmi. The only thing I've done is do DNA. And it is for the interest of the peace of the public and for the interest of the family. And I have authorized letter from the alleged grandfather to demand what I demanded. I'm not one of you who come to social media to start insulting and attacking and abusing. Everything that I've said about Mohbad, I have legal basis and I've done it legally correct. So you that don't know me, you don't work for me, you're not in my foundation, you want to tell me how to respond to a public castigation of my name? Do you know how many customers of mine that call me every day saying, what is going on with your company? And now she comes out after the silence. She comes out and brings my name up. If you're so literate and you're so passionate about what you're saying, go and read. I published the MOU. I released it. Go and show me 70-30. If you can't show me 70-30, may you forever shut up your mouth and never talk about justice for Mohbad, because it means you are talking out of a different realm. You're talking without decorum. Because you cannot be referring to my MOU with Baba Mohbad and you start saying 70-30 when that information is public and there is no 70-30. That information is public. There is nothing talking about me doing anything with Mohbad's royalty. The only thing that can even remotely concern that is that if the family needs help in future, the foundation will help them. How can people be so daft and you come and speak in public as if you know what you're saying? You don't know what you're saying, and people will believe you and start calling people ole, thieves, all kind of things, because your mouth is so sweet, your passion is so sweet. But you're speaking out of your anuses. You don't know what you're saying, Zancy. So please, madam, drop down. Let those who know what they're saying talk. Go and learn what is going on before you come up again.
know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Baba, I know what I'm saying. But people call you names because you signed 70-30. People send you back to your room because they were like, oh, what is happening? It's not at that time you're supposed to sign that. Even if you want to sign anything with that man, you're supposed to do it after the justice. That one is not part of justice. Secondly, sir, I gave you time to talk now. Secondly, you went on the social media to ask for this girl DNA and you want to compensate people with 10,000.
You want to tell people when to do their things. You want to.
So you don't know the right time to do your things. You don't know the right time to do your things. You are an old man. You are not supposed to be saying no.
Now be this Ogbenke. Who bring Ogbenke up?
Oh, Nishori,
Ogbenke, mute yourself. They are not talking to you.
I'm not talking to your father, okay?
You
not get respect. If you people do not get respect, you better tell Josie, tell Baba Mohbad.
Person wey no get father. Now no sure she dey do for where she dey. She no get father. She dey so.
You not get respect, Abi. If you are not,
she no get father. That's why she dey call. That's why she dey call person father. You know see how she dey like Ogbenke. Ogbenke keep quiet.
Keep on shouting on this. You will keep on crying. You will keep on shouting. There's nothing you can do. If you truly want justice, you truly want
I just want to tell
Baba to sign
asking for DNA is not part of. She's going to do the DNA. Go and tell Baba Mohbad to go and sign it.
Baba will not sign anything.
Go and tell Baba to go and sign it. This is very simple. You don't need to fight ourselves. Go and tell Baba to sign it. Maybe it's your friend. Go and tell Baba to sign it. She will do the DNA.
What audacity does she have? Is she God? She should carry herself and go and do that DNA, okay? Go and advise her to go and do DNA.
No, you can help them now. At least you have hand. And thank God you have a car. You can tell them. You can help them.
We make me to do DNA, we come.
Why Baba?
Guys, I have a question for Sanzi. Sanzi, wait.
Sanzi cannot sign court order. No.
Sanzi, wait. When a pregnant woman is pregnant, when a pregnant woman is pregnant and it is time for her to deliver and the baby is ready to come out, do they ask her to push? Can anyone ask her push?
It will come naturally, but
exactly. So when you know that child came naturally, nobody forced that child to come. Why is it difficult to prove it to the world that child is a legal child to your husband?
You are saying
why is it a death sentence? Why is DNA a death certificate to Wunmi?
It doesn't even stand relevant at all.
My dear toothpick, I'm not talking to you.
That one are really toothpick. That one are
to sign court.
She need
because me as a freeborn. That's why they say freeborn. If you know your child is freeborn, why is it so difficult to prove it?
We all want DNA. Everybody.
Your child is a freeborn. That child is legally belong to his father. Why is it so difficult to prove it?
She can't just go and do the DNA just like that. You people will still come on.
No, they did not say she should just go and do the DNA. If she's ready, Sanzi, wait. No, Sanzi. Normally, she don't need court order, Sanzi. Let us be honest with each other. Let us be honest. And the child is not even going to Baba Mohbad. The child has to go to the hospital. Doctors are going to take the samples, not Baba Mohbad or neither Baba Mohbad's lawyer.
My dear sister, listen to me. Even if Baba Mohbad wants her to go and do that thing, they will need court order. That is the truth.
No problem. Okay, no problem. Okay, it's okay. They will give her the court order. Soma, let's analyze, please. Let's analyze as we have been doing. Soma, please read that text. Let us analyze it. Soma, please go on.
Do you have Baba? Soma, do you have Baba?
No, let's analyze Wumi's own first. Let's analyze Wumi's own first. No, me, I was not here. Let's do it now. Godwin, please. Godwin, I know why. Please, wait, just wait, please. Let's hear the lies that Wumi made. Let's
Are we there? Are you there?
But me, I want you to paint them. I want you to paint them now. I want to paint them.
Do we all know what
Soma read now? Soma read.
If you see the DNA is a must. You are doing DNA. Baba should go and get the photo on that.
This is not right.
Soma.
This is not the way of finding justice.
Soma read now. Okay, Soma read Baba. Oh, no problem.
Come to Nigeria, come and be saying
Soma read Baba.
Oh my God. I don't want to. Let me drop from here.
Me every blessed day. You can't keep on shouting.
Hey, toothpick, your backup is gone. I hope you just go.
Keep on shouting. Irrelevant.
Toothpick.
This one na burger fish. They don't pay her salary, so make she go rest.
No
Toothpick. Sanzi is gone. You came up for Sanzi and she's gone, so you better go. You better follow her.
No DNA. You can't keep on this girl.
It's okay now. We say okay.
You will sit here shouting. Wumi is the killer.
We know you are the one that feeding us day and night. You are the one that feeding us. We don't have work, but you are the one that feeding us. You are the one that paying our bills.
Sorry, prayers. Wọ́n máa pa ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀, wọ́n máa pa ọmọ ẹ̀, wàá wá mọ bó ṣe rí lára. Bọ́ńgà fish ìyá àti bàbá ẹ̀ lé ló sọ nonsense. Bọ́ńgà fish tí happen to Mohbad will happen to your child, will happen to your brother.
Àgbàlagbára yín dẹ̀ ní bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn máa dá lẹ́bẹ̀ẹ́ ṣe wáyé gbogbo yín gbàgbé
ìyá àti bàbá ò lè dálẹ̀ wọ fúnra ẹ̀ gò lè dálẹ̀ gbogbo ọmọ tó bá wá láti inú ẹ̀ gò lè dálẹ̀ bó ṣe wà yẹn.
Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ gbàgbé mọ̀gbà tí yín máa dé máa sìkò tó máa
bonga fish keep quiet please.
ẹ gbàdúrà kẹ́yìn náà jẹ́ black widow.
Ìjẹ́ àti bàbá àti wọlé máa jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ọmọ àlè ọlọ́mọ àlè ẹ́ Ọlọ́run tẹ̀ ní jẹ́ nǹkankan jẹ́ Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ nǹkankan jẹ́ Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ nǹkankan jẹ́ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Mohbad ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹ lágbára Ọlọ́run tí wọ́n máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ìyàwó ọmọ ẹ pé kí ló ṣe kí ló pa tí kò ní rí nǹkan kan sọ ọmọ àlè ọlọ́mọ àlè rẹ̀. Bonga fish go and bug yourself somewhere let me hear word.
ẹ máa sáré gbé ọmọ lọ fún bàbá tí ó sọ wípé òun ètè ọmọ ẹ máa sáré gbé ọmọ lọ fún bàbá tí ó sọ wípé òun ètè ọmọ.
When did Baba said he hates Liam? Shey is it Liam or Ram? When did Baba said he hates that child? You people, it's just that you don't have listening ear or you don't know how to listen. You don't know how to listen. You are insulting your mother, oh. The way you are insulting everybody's ear, even with this Africa TV, you are insulting your parents because you are just like Wumi. You don't have manners. You yourself and your generation, you people will never live long. Everything you said there today will go back to you.
You are just like Wumi. The person that you did not even know who she is. You have never.
You know for Mohbad, you know Wumi.
You are shouting Wumi.
Who said Wumi?
Wumi
who know Wumi? Wumi
ẹlẹ́nu rírun wo?
Olórí burúkú. Wumi ọmọ pọ̀ wo ni? Who know Wumi? Who recognize Wumi? If not for Mohbad. Who know Wumi? Get away, Bonga fish.
Jókòó sí kọ̀rọ̀ yàrá kó máa pariwo Wumi.
Bonga fish. Where are you? Are you at your place of work? Bonga fish, are you at your place of your work? Are you at your place? Are you at your place of work? What do you do for a living? Ìrọ̀lẹ́ lẹ máa ń wẹ̀, alẹ́ lẹ máa ń bà. This is Bonga fish. She might not dey talk. Now you and your children dey go happen to wetin happen to Mohbad go happen to you. You yourself. It go happen to you.
Go tell Josie to sign court order. No court order, no DNA. You all will just keep on shouting.
No, do you know why I'm replying this boat? She was insulting us.
No court order, no DNA.
Okay, now no court order, no DNA. Madam, rest now. We don't hear. No court order, no DNA. Oh yeah, rest, Bonga fish.
No court order, no DNA.
Bonga fish, rest now. Yes, okay. Agree. No, okay, agreed. Agreed though. Shut it up, Boku.
If you can't stand
now Wunmi should not even do that DNA. What will make Wunmi to do that DNA will happen. Soma, do you know what these boats are waiting for, Soma? Do you know what they are waiting for? They think that when the result is out, then and they find out that nothing kills Mohbad, then there will be no need for DNA again. Even though Wunmi runs to hell, she will still do that DNA.
So you people will
get away, Bonga fish. Let people talk. Oya Soma, read Baba own. Is that Baba own that will give me joy? That answer that Baba give to me, that's what I want to listen to right now.
Like a fool that you all are. You will be shouting if you see anybody that wants to talk anything that will that will against Baba. You will be shouting at the person as if you know her. You are as if you are there when the thing happen. You this fool, idiot. Olórí burúkú ẹlẹ́sìn méje múríkọ olóbò òmùkọ ṣé bí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣẹ̀sìn kiri nìyẹn ẹ máa sọ wípé ẹ ṣe justice for Mohbad ẹ máa send òbó yín ẹ máa send ọmú yín àtòbó yín ẹ máa send ẹ sí àwọn host kiri.
It's not easy to send ọmú and òbó. Soma, is it easy? They say that you used to that people that are looking for justice are sending their need to Papa. Is it not good? Let Papa enjoy himself now. Is it not good?
Kókórí burúkú lọ.
Ìwọ ni kó máa lọ Bonga fish ibi ló wá bá mi Bonga fish.
If it's sure for you, say you truly want justice, go and fight for the justice that you want.
Ogbenke, now here you come meet me. Now you where you come, now you go.
I'm Ogbenke, fine. That's fine. Arabu ni yon she problem. If you truly see me, you will know I'm not your mother's mate. If you truly see me, you will know I'm not your mother's mate, okay? If you truly want justice, go
she said she accept that she's
sign for court order. No court order, no DNA. No court order, no DNA.